Andreas, have we seen the last of the funding crisis, and is the dollar strength that we've seen over the past 10 sessions, of course it's weakening today, behind us for the moment?
I don't really think so. Obviously, the Fed is trying to kill the dollar. It's pretty obvious that they want to just go ahead with Q-ternity. They want to expand the balance sheet at a pace we've never seen before to try and take the steam out of the dollar. I'm not convinced yet because everywhere I look, the dollar still looks expensive on other measures. So as the basis swaps, for example, against yen and in the LIBOR-S spreads. So the dollar looks expensive everywhere I look, and I'm still not convinced that the Fed has done enough. What we need to see for the dollar strength to fade is essentially that we get economies back on track worldwide. As long as economies are in lockdowns, I would assume that the dollar remains strong simply due to the fact that a lot of debt worldwide is denominated in dollars.
How can governments then perhaps offset the negative economic effects of lockdowns? Because that's becoming the discussion now and was something that President Trump, of course, has been considering this week as well, perhaps alleviating the lockdown in the US to mitigate the economic damage.
Well, I essentially think it's impossible. If we look to Bullitt's plan that he proposed yesterday, he essentially said that you should introduce some sort of temporary universal basic income close to the income level of each of employees in the U.S. economy for at least 3 months. That's, of course, one way to mitigate the crisis, but still it comes with large losses for capital owners, and that's essentially what we see across the board in asset markets these days. So it is impossible to mitigate the economic crisis unless you open up the economy again. And essentially, I think that's the reason why Trump is looking to open the economy again, because he knows he will lose the election in November if he doesn't open up the economy within a couple of weeks from now.